afternoon. So we have completed dialogue writing and the lesson Sunny Morning, written by Serafin Alvarez Jackman Painter. And from the portion of dialogue writing, we also have seen certain examples, certain questions, what types of questions will be asked for your board exams. So today, let us discuss one more lesson, one of the easiest lessons prescribed for your syllabus, and that is where there is a wheel. This lesson, where there is a wheel, is written by P. Sainath. P. Sainath, as the name itself tells you to recognize him as an Indian writer, P. Sainath. And a brief introduction has been written on the board. As you can read, P meaning is Palagumi Sainath. So his full name is Palagumi Sainath. He is an Indian journalist and a photojournalist focusing on social problems, rural affairs, poverty, aftermaths of globalization. It means P talks in his writing the problems, either the problem of India or the problem aftermaths of globalization. It means changes have been seen in the globalization. What are the changes we come across after the globalization? Means the problems, what other things happen when people started from traveling one country to another country, what are the problems? Marketing happened, then what are the problems? Advertisement, mass media, TV, telecommunication. So these are aspects we keep in globalization part. Okay, so after the globalization, what are the problems we have? So P. Sainath is the Indian writer. His full name is Palagumi Sainath, and he is a journalist. Journalist, the one who writes for the newspaper, magazine. He writes articles. So as well as a photojournalist. Photojournalist, he likes photos and print. Then this essay, where there is a wheel, is a essay taken from his book called Everybody Loves a Good Trot. This is the essay written by him. Now, in this lesson, what he is talking about. So, before that, let us see two questions given in your book. Page number 190 and 120. Page number 119 and then 120. In the first question we have, what saying does the title remind of you? It means when you think of bicycle, what comes to your mind? Your childhood. During your childhood, you might have enjoyed riding bicycle, because at that time two-wheeler craze was not the way today we find. Nowadays, youngsters are liking two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler. So as soon as they are matured and growing little, they like to sit with the car. They like to sit with the steering wheels. But during that time, when I talk about cycle, when we were young, bicycles were rare. Even bicycles we used to purchase for 2 rupees, 3 rupees, on a rent basis. Like 1 rupee, 1 hour, 2 rupee, 2 hours. But now that craze is not there, because nobody wants to go on bicycle. Maybe this craze is there with the kids. This craze is there with the kids. But as they start growing, even they hate bicycles. They would like to go for two-wheelers. So when I talk about bicycle, even if you think of government schools, wherein government schools offer bicycles for the children. They offer bicycle for 8th standard, 9th standard, then 10th standard, so that at least they can come to school and learn. and after coming to school, they offer midday meal, food. So either it's bicycle or food attract students so that they should approach the schools and colleges, right? So when we look up, when we think of this title, what is that? Where there is a wheel. Wheel is during that time bicycle. Okay. Now list some of the simple things that have changed the lives of people. Many things have been changed, the lives of the people. So what are the things the life of the people have been changed? During that time, we used to play simple games and effective games, easy games. Nowadays, nobody is playing such games. No effective games, no interesting games, because they would like to be isolation, sit alone, either with computer or with some games or with mobile, if not TV. So these electronic equipments or the modern modes have made human being selflessness. It means he has become lazy, or he is thinking that if he is connected with these things, he is called as superior or he is called as a standard. But actually, he is losing his physical activity, he is losing his mindset, he is losing his physique in total, if I say. So there are so many things. We used to have, like this the game played by the one leg, and we used to call gilli dandu during that time. And then we used to play like kho, kabaddi, volleyball. Then we used to play run. And there's so many games we used to play. Nowadays children do not want to play such games. So many things have been changed. Okay, this is the second thing. Now let us begin the lesson. What does author want to talk in this? Okay, so let's begin the first one. I'm reading the first page number 190. I'm reading now the page number, reading, page number 119. Let us see. What is the page number 119? Pudukkottai, Tamil Nadu. This Pudukkottai is a district in Tamil Nadu, and cycling as a social movement sounds far-fetched, perhaps. Cycling is a social movement. It means the cycling had changed the society. This sounds little odd, generally, if you think. How can the bicycle change the life of the people? How can the bicycle change the society? So perhaps looks odd for the people, but not at all that far. No need to go to off that thinking what the common mind tells to us. Let's understand in this way. Not to tens of thousands of not neoliterate rural women in Pudukkottai district, but this thinking what a common man has, the same thinking, vice versa, did unimaginably, illiterate women. Tens, thousands, lakhs together, illiterate women have changed this with the help of cycle, and that change the district is Pudukkottai. I hope you understood this one. People find ways, sometimes curious ones, of hitting out their backwardness, of expressing defiance, of hammering at the fetters that hold them. Because when we talk about bicycle means it talks about something like weakness, something like not strongness, something like poverty, something like backwardness, something not developed. Yes, because wherein people living in the world of modernization, for them cars, buses, vehicle, these all things are common. But when a man is still living with the bicycle, somewhere the thinking comes to us that we living as a backward. But there are some women, there are some illiterate women who have changed the society with the help of bicycle. So let's talk about those women, what author is going to tell in this story. Okay? And this is what we discussed on page number 19. Now let's, this is the introduction. Now we will talk about the story on page number 120. Page number 120. Now I'm going to read page number 120. The first paragraph. In this, one of India's poorest districts, cycling seems the chosen medium for rural women. During the past 18 months, over 1 lakh rural women, most of them neoliterates, have taken to bicycling as a symbol of independence, freedom and mobility. It means from the past 1 year or from the past 18 months, rural women have taken to cycling like anything. It means they have learned cycling, they like cycling, and the cycling after learning, it has taught them that it has independence in it, it has a freedom in it, it has mobility in it. If we include girls below the age of 10, it would mean that over 1/4 of all the rural women have learned cycling. I mean, if we separate girls who are under the age of 10, maybe some 10 to 15%, but the rest of the women who are above the age of 10, they all have learned cycling and they are learning cycling and that they have the passion. How many months within? Within 18 months. More than 1 lakh rural women have taken to cycling. When this is a type of art, cycling is a type of art, when this was come to know by United Nations come to know that more than 1 lakh rural women have participated in the cycling, and when the United Nations come to know, they have awarded bicycles to the village women. And let us see what there in the further. 70,000 of these women have taken to public exhibition come contestant to proudly display their new skills, and still the training camps and desire to learn continues. 70,000 of 1 lakh, I mean from 1 lakh, from 1 lakh, 70,000 women participated in public come contested in public exhibition come contests. It means what? To motivate, to inspire other women in the locality, to motivate or to inspire other women in the society. The girls who learned cycling out of 1 lakh, 70,000 women participated in the public means going villages to villages, going in cities, yes, going in towns on bicycle. Just take only if there are people moving on bicycle in group, like 100 cyclists are moving on bicycle, we get stunned. But what if these many people are moving on cycling? It is really amazing. So 70,000 people participated in public exhibition so that other women, other girls, other young girls look at them and get motivated. So they should learn cycle one day. Alright? So this is what on your page number 120. The next one, the further one, we will discuss in the next class. Till then, take care and thank you.